Today I'm reviewing Mother, and let's not waste any time. Roll the clip. A couple's relationship is tested when uninvited guests arrive at their home, disrupting their everyday normal lives. From filmmaker Darren Aronofsky, the director of Black Swan and Requiem for a Dream, Mother stars Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, Ed Harris, and Michelle Pfeiffer in this riveting thriller about love, devotion, and sacrifice. Okay, this movie has got a lot of people talking, and I really am very conflicted with this movie because in a lot of ways I don't really see this movie as a movie at all. It's really uh, someone's artistic views of the world, to put it in a way without really spoiling too much for you. And hey, I'm a cultured guy. I love the arts, but this is a clear case where the artistic part of the movie overshadowed the story. And once that happened, this movie to me was really not enjoyable and really hard to see it really as a movie. It's just very incoherent when it came to the movie aspect of it, the story aspect of it. It starts off normal enough. You know, you have Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem. They're married and they seem normal at first, I guess. But it quickly goes south, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say without talking too much about it and spoiling the movie. J-Lar, for the most part, was actually pretty good. My issue with the movie wasn't really her acting, as far as her performance in the movie. It goes way deeper than that. I actually thought she did okay. I wasn't a fan of the way they decided to shoot her. What I mean is, 70% of the movie, it feels like you have a camera attached to her face and the back of her head, and no matter where she was looking or when she was walking, you were there with her, and it became annoying after a while, and I was very dizzy. So I wasn't a fan of that. But as far as her performance in the movie, I thought it was okay. She looked as confused as we were, as the audience was in the movie. So yeah, she did good. Javier Bardem plays Jennifer Lawrence's dad, I mean husband, and he did alright. He did okay. At first, I didn't understand his character. A lot of things were happening in the movie that didn't make sense, and it seemed like he was okay with. He was very passive. But as the movie went on and went way down the rabbit hole, his character started to make a little sense. And yeah, um, as far as his role, uh, he did okay. Um, yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer and Ed Harris are also in this movie. Their roles aren't very big, but they did very well. Michelle Pfeiffer, especially, played her role perfectly. And I've always been a fan of Michelle Pfeiffer. I've always thought she was a great actress, and I've always felt she was underrated. So I'm glad she got her little time to shine in this movie. And but yeah, they both did very well in the roles. I don't know. I don't know. It's very hard for me to rate this movie because on one hand, it did have an interesting concept on what the director was trying to lay out and show us as an audience. But I just think it was poorly executed. Not to mention, I think it was the movie itself was marketed horribly. I thought going in it was going to be kind of like a Rosemary's Baby type of a movie or Omen type of horror thriller, and it wasn't that at all. And I just don't think that the movie succeeded in trying to get its message across, which obviously that's what it was trying to do. And that's what I mean when I said the artistic part of this movie just overshadowed the story. And because of that, it just didn't feel balanced. So I'm going to have to give this movie a 5.5 out of 10. I just can't recommend going to see it in the theaters. I wait for VOD and Netflix to check it out because it is an interesting movie in parts. But yeah, that's my take on it. So if you like my review, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back.